Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your mini reading super chat live stream here today, but it's also available through other formats. So let's get into it, guys. Hi, everybody. So if you're tuning in here today, this is for a super chat live stream, but it's also available via PayPal, Venmo, as well as Cash App. So this gives you the opportunity to get your own personal mini reading here today. So A. Kelly, I see that you've actually submitted a couple of requests. So, feel free to go ahead and submit your information for your reading, whatever it is that you would like for me to take a look at, whether that's one cumulative question or if it's a couple of things that you would like insight on. So if you're just now tuning in, guys, this is the very first double session actually that we're doing for the live stream. So we haven't done these before, and it's simply to give people who watch globally, wherever you're tuning in from, the opportunity to be able to, not have to wake up at 1, 2 in the morning just to be able to tune in. Hopefully, we've had folks from, oh my gosh, England, Australia, India tuning in, and they're like, oh, I, had to get up at 12 midnight or whatever time to be able to tune in. So hopefully, by giving you guys a couple of time slots, you'll be able to pick and choose which option you'd like to be able to tune in. So with that said, A. Kelly, go ahead and submit your information. I'd love to go ahead and take a look at your situation. And we're trying to convert it from, I believe it's euros that you've submitted to dollars.
It's 607.
So what is it?
$6.07.
Okay,
So
per
it's just-
request. Okay, so that's for a one card pull, I'm assuming, unless you would like us to combine it for a mini reading. So let us know in the comments. My daughter Cameron is monitored today, moderator, so she'll be able to help you answer any questions that you have. So if you're just now tuning in, this is one of 2 sessions that we are doing today to be able to offer personal mini readings here, guys. And then we're going to do another one tonight at 7 p.m. It's Pacific Standard Time. We're located in the West Coast here. So if you're unable to join us for this 1 p.m. time slot, then, we'd love for you to be able to join us later on today if that works out better for you. So again, if you're just now tuning in, this particular live stream is for those of you who will be able to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading. And of course, we just don't know how many folks are going to show up. These live streams could be anywhere from, just a few minutes long if nobody actually has any requests. We've done them close to 3 hours long. Okay, so let's see here. A. Kelly. Let's see, Ashley. Is that Ashley?
I'm asking.
Yeah, so let's see. A. Kelly, if that's you, Ashley, go ahead and submit your information and then we'll get right into your reading here. So, yeah, we're here for however long we are able to assist anybody with whatever guidance. It doesn't have to necessarily be about love and romance, although that is what I typically focus on for the mini readings. If you are wanting something a little bit longer, then that's something that I offer through my website where you guys can get a more extensive reading. Dominique, hello. Hi, everybody that's here. Hope you guys are doing well. So as I mentioned, this particular session, it's number 1 of 2. We're going to do another one this evening at 7. That time frame might work out a little bit better for some of you guys. And this particular session, like the one this evening, it's going to be for those who are wanting to request your own personal mini reading. And it is a reading that we do live on air, so you're able to get your advice right when you request it. And as you guys can see, it's available either through Superchat. We also have them from available through Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. So whichever format works best for wherever you are located globally, then, hopefully we'll be able to accommodate that. Okay. Let's see. I don't think Ashley is here.
I'm asking. So.
Ashley, are you here? Or Kelly? Can't assume that that's Ashley. It does look familiar though. I think that was Ashley from last week, I believe. So yeah, we're ready to go with your reading requests, but I just don't have any questions or information that you want me to look into. So yeah, feel free. And those who are just now tuning in, this is a opportunity for you to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading, or we can also do a 1-card pull, which gives you either a yes or no response to your reading request or whatever your situation is. We've gone ahead and did 1-card pulls for people that ultimately just need a yes no answer. All right, so if you're just now tuning in, that's what we're all about here today. BC, hi BC. Thank you for your request. So we'll go ahead and wait for your information for your reading. So if you're just now tuning in, guys, if you are requesting a reading here today, so what we're looking for are names for all parties involved, sun signs would be helpful, or if you feel sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you feel most connected to when it comes to the person you're thinking about, we can look into that energy. And just a brief background on your situation, whatever it is, and one simple question for me to tap into for your reading. All right, so BC, go ahead and submit that information, and then we'll look in your situation. And Ashley or Kelly, whenever you are here, we can look at that situation too. So just waiting on that. Do we have another one from Kelly? Is that one that just came through? Oh, is that delayed? So that just came forward. Oh, okay. Hi, can I have a mini reading, please? Oh, of course.
Oh.
Absolutely. Sorry, it just came in a little bit late. Okay, so my heart is divided between two people. My sun sign is Virgo. Can you help me see that their true feelings are for me? One is Sean Byrne, Virgo, and 2 is Billy, Scorpio. Absolutely. So Cameron, if you can get that written down for me, that would be helpful. And then Beverly, hi Beverly. So we'll go ahead and take a look at your situation with Joe. Okay, so give me 1 second and let me go ahead and get started. Audrey. Okay, Audrey, we'll take a look at that for you. All right, so Cameron, go ahead and write that down for me. So let's take a look at Sean first. The Virgo. All right. Sean, Virgo. Sorry, Cameron, what was Audrey's sun sign? Virgo as well? Okay, so Audrey, Virgo. Sean, Virgo. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look, Audrey, at what the energy is for Sean. And then we'll take a look at Billy. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection with Sean, Virgo, and the connection with Audrey, Virgo. So where is Sean at energetically? Whoa, these cards literally flew out the deck. We have Muse, you inspire me. Ooh, and then we have a reconciliation card. Are you guys in separation? Can you clarify that here? It does say we will be together again. That's an interesting message coming forward, especially if you guys are technically not in a relationship and there's this reconciliation card coming forward. So that would have a totally different meaning there, Audrey, if you guys are actually not in separation. Give me 1 second here. Let's see what is going on. So yes, if you could please clarify that for me, I'd appreciate it. Let's see what else. Yes, you guys are in separation. Look at this energy. Okay, so we have, when it comes to Sean, desiring this reconciliation, there's something perhaps tied into maybe music that he listens to and he thinks about you and he's inspired by the thought of you coming back together. Let me go ahead and grab another energy from Sean here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Sean, Virgo, Audrey, Virgo, what are their true feelings for you? Let's see what's going on there. We have this breakthrough. So it's like an epiphany for me, you know, Audrey, when it comes to Sean. It's almost like he sees things a lot clearer when it comes to you. That's actually good. Look at this energy. So we now have the divine partnership card coming forward. So this is first and foremost focusing on the connection with Sean. So let me go ahead and grab one more card from another deck here, the Fire and Ice Lenormand deck. Can't commit for a few years as doing his PhD. He loves me, but knows he can give me like 100%. Okay. All right, so this is Sean. Okay. Few years. Let's go ahead and see. Well, the way this is coming through, Audrey, it does seem that when it comes to Sean, he's definitely had some sort of revelation when it comes to his thoughts. What days do these reading air? Oh, the live streams. Typically, we started doing them on Wednesdays, but because of my schedule, you know, we've just had to kind of switch things around. I'll always announce them ahead of time on my community tab. But we'll try to do them typically Wednesdays, Fridays, and maybe the weekends. So I'll always announce them in advance. Look at that. So we've got the divine masculine energy coming through, of course, representing Sean here. All right, so that's huge. Let's go ahead and see with tarot what needs to come forward here for the two of you. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the situation with Billy. Angels and spirit guides, please. Yeah, Dominique. Yeah, it's a little bit delayed. Yeah. It's about maybe like a 30-second delay for some reason. Look at this, Audrey. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And what I love about that, since you mentioned, you know, he's pursuing his PhD, his finances will be on point. The more he pursues that financially, he'll be able to not only provide for himself, but perhaps if you guys were to explore a relationship, this right here as well, in his intentions towards commitment, I feel there will eventually be a shift in that energy, because this right here is manifestation of that type of solid commitment that he can possibly bring you, you know. But he's very much in his head. We've got the Eight of Swords popping up here as to how to make all of this happen. Maybe he's a little bit torn, you know, as to how to actually get this to be a part of the 3D. We also have the Eight of Wands. It's interesting, you know, that we've got eights popping up here. Eights can certainly represent that infinity symbol if you tilt it off to the side, right? So this right here represents movement, that fast-paced change that ultimately could be this breakthrough moment on behalf of Sean, knowing perhaps that if he doesn't get on the ball when it comes to being able to pursue you and being able to at least commit to the relationship, that he might lose out on the opportunity. You know, this is really super interesting that this is the next card. Look at this. We've got 3 eights, one right after the other. You might want to check out the angel number 888. I'm not too well versed on numerology, but check that one out. I feel it's a very positive number, actually. So do you see how it's lining up with the divine partnership card? So what this is basically telling you is, although it can turn into this amazing relationship and it has the potential for you guys to be a very successful partnership, if nothing actually pans out in the 3D, if he's not able to create any sort of movement, then you're being directed to leave it behind. Because if he wants to be a part of your life, then he needs to make it happen. Look at the next card right here, you've got the Two of Swords. It's right next to his divine masculine energy. So clearly right now, even though there's a part of him that would like for you guys to be able to share a life together, it's just not moving, more than likely because his commitment is elsewhere for now. Okay, but that is gonna change, I feel, with that Judgment energy. He'll eventually go through his awakening right there to be able to see things even clearer than he does now. If he hasn't had this breakthrough, that clarity, then eventually that Judgment card will bring it to him, where he really can perhaps make amends and want to be able to fix things between the two of you so that things can finally start moving. And then you have the Three of Wands, that's followed by the Sun. So you see you have the potential for happiness here with Sean, but a lot of it falls on him being able to create movement for that to happen. You know, so in the meantime, don't put your life on hold waiting for Sean to come towards you. If he wants to be a part of your life, it falls on his shoulders to be able to make that happen. All right, so that's the situation when it comes to Sean right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the situation with Billy. All right, so that's that. Let me go ahead and clear this, and then we'll grab some energies focusing on Billy. Let's use the same decks to see if there are similar energies right there. All right, so focusing on Billy, Scorpio, and the connection with Audrey, Virgo. Okay. Beloved, you are an angel. So it could very well be that Billy actually sees you as like an earth angel, somebody who's blessing his life. Okay, so when it comes to Billy, have you guys actually been in a relationship? Is this a situation in separation as well, or someone that you're interested in? This is interesting. We do have future, and it says it all comes down to divine timing. So that's huge, actually. So if it's just not happening between you and Billy at this point, timing has a lot to do with this. Okay, and this is interesting as well that we've got contemplation. I need more time to figure things out. All right, let's go ahead and grab a couple cards from the other Divine Masculine deck. Angels and spirit guides, please. Did you write down the information for Beverly? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab that info for you. Focusing on Billy, Scorpio. There you are. You are representing the divine feminine energy. But as you can see, this is the next card. When it comes to Billy, he's undecided about something. Maybe he's not ready to get into a relationship. Let's go ahead and grab a card from the Fire and Ice Lenormand here. Yes, in a relationship, he is amazing, but Sean is in my heart. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. So there's something... Do you notice when it comes to Billy that he's unable to fully commit to you, perhaps? Or that he feels a little bit wishy-washy with decision-making? Whether that has to do with the relationship or just overall how he conducts himself. He considers you to be a blessing, that's for sure, you know? Look at this. We have the love language card coming through, social media, texts, or calls. We have the divine masculine energy coming forward from him as well. All right, so that's a part of Billy's energy. So what's going on with his indecision towards you? Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Audrey, Virgo, and the connection with Billy, Scorpio. What's going on with Billy? You're the one that's holding back. Okay. It's starting to affect his mental space, I feel. And maybe that's why, you know, we've got this issue of divine timing coming forward. He as well is telling you, it's like, I need more time to figure things out for myself, because he's probably picking up off of a particular vibe when it comes to you, Audrey, okay? But we do have this energy presenting itself as Billy. So King of Cups representing water energy. He is a Scorpio here. So this represents somebody whose heart is open in the relationship. And because you are holding back, he's probably affected by that somehow. You know, the love language, actually, the love language reference that he picks up when it comes to you, it's affecting him, I feel. We do have the Lovers card presenting itself here. The love is here, the attraction is here, the chemistry is here between the two of you. You know, it's interesting that you say that Sean is in your heart, because this can sometimes represent a love triangle. You know, even if Billy doesn't know anything about Sean, it's still what's happening in your heart space, you know, and it could certainly be an indication of that. At the end of the day, it really comes down to love choices, as this card says, as well as the decisions that you both make. If he's feeling some type of way that he can't seem to decide one way or the other how this is going to go, and you're holding back for, you know, whatever your reasons are, possibly due to Sean, then, you know, it's one of those things where the future will unfold when it's meant to here. But look at this. We've got two aces. This is very interesting. Let me move this over. Look at this. We've got two aces, and then we have the Hierophant right here. So here's the commitment. I feel because there might be a part of you where you're not 100% all in because of what's going on in your heart with Sean. He's picking that up. Okay, it's right next to the Divine Feminine card representing your own energy, Audrey. So I feel it comes down to you and the choices that you make to be able to figure out for yourself which way to go. You guys have the potential to make it happen. I find it really interesting, though, that the Ace of Cups can, of course, represent a new chapter, a new love. So if there's something that's drawing you toward Sean, that might eventually create some sort of wedge here between you and Billy. So you need to maybe do some soul searching and figure out one way or the other how you want to go. Because when it comes to Billy, the way it's presenting itself here, he's pretty much fully invested, you know, and because of what he might energetically be picking up from you, that could be a concern. But we do have the Fool card right here. So we've got three cards representing the possibility of growing your partnership, your relationship with Billy, as long as you guys are able to bring in this new energy to be able to perhaps re-explore the dynamic of your partnership and have it last and have it open up a brand new door here where you guys can recommit to each other. So what's going on here, that indecision card could also be feeding off of how you're feeling, since that indecision is right next to the Divine Feminine energy right there. Okay, so do some soul searching here, Audrey, and really figure out what it is that you're wanting, because I feel this is a pretty good situation with Billy. And it's interesting that we've got the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles can be that card where you feel left out in the cold. So if you can't seem to decide truly and why you're holding back, and, you know, allowing Sean to kind of put a wedge here, creating that love triangle situation, even if it isn't a part of the 3D, if it's mostly in your heart that you're conflicted, then, you know, perhaps Billy might take it upon himself to remove himself from the equation, and then that in turn would leave you out in the cold, you know, and I don't think that's what it is that you're wanting here. All right, so some decision making on your part needs to happen in order for this to just unfold in a very positive way. All right, so I'll leave that there. Hopefully that is helpful. Thank you so much. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the next situation here. Okay, Cameron, so here's Audrey's. Okay. All right, Beverly, so let's go ahead and take a look at your situation. Give me 1 second. All right. Where's this other deck? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry, guys. All right, so Beverly, Scorpio, Joe is an Aquarian, You want to know the energy in this connection. You guys have been in separation for a year. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some insight focusing on Joe. Thank you so much, Audrey. I hope that offers you some insight that's helpful. All right, guys, so if you're just now tuning in, this is a super chat live stream allowing you to get your own personal mini reading. And it's also available via Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal for a minimum of $9.99. All right, guys, so Beverly, let's look at your situation with Joe. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know here? So looking at Joe's energy, Aquarius, we do have curious. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. Okay, so he's keeping an eye on you here, Beverly. We also have gratitude. I'm a better person because of you. So you continue to actually inspire him, and you continue to be an influence in a very positive way when it comes to Joe, regardless of the separation here. Check this out. So we have transformation, and the message here says, being apart has been life-changing for me. So it could be one of those things where he's worked on himself during this time apart in order to maybe come towards you as a better person, maybe having learned some lessons there. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else. Focusing on Joe, Aquarius, angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know? All right, so Joe, what else do we need to know here? We do have this retreat. He is on his own journey right now. Let's see what else. We do have freedom, okay? So just a question here, Beverly, is part of the reason that you guys are in separation. Could it be that he wanted to be free of the relationship, or was it his decision that you guys actually go your separate ways? Could that be one of the reasons? If you could clarify that for me. Hi, Judith. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. So if you could clarify that for me, I'd appreciate it. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Joe, Aquarius, and Beverly, Scorpio. We both were in third party. Okay. So right now, the energy that's presenting itself here is he's kind of traveling his own journey when it comes to life, but there's a part of him that's still very much connected to you. And whatever he has gone through during this time apart, he ended it. Okay. Yeah. Possibly wanting his freedom due to that third party situation. But I'm also feeling that he's kind of worked on himself. Okay, so look at this first card right here. We have the Four of Wands. Have you ever felt like you guys were on a twin flame journey? This can be a twin flame card right here. This can also be a reunion card, that there's still a lot more to be able to explore in this partnership. It could also be two people who want to rebuild the foundation and to actually explore what the future has in store. You guys might be thinking long-term commitment, or even marriage, or having or sharing a family together, a home life together. We do have the Three of Cups. Sometimes, of course, that can represent the third party situation that you have confirmed here, but it can also represent a positive vibe, you know, where it can be tapped into your friendships, of course, the people that surround you. It can be a very happy energy. It could also be that even though you guys are apart, your social lives are not exactly put on hold. This is spending time with people, you know, celebrations, whatever that might represent. It could also be giving you guys the opportunity to find love elsewhere, of course. It's also a new beginning. So let's see what else we can pick up here. So check this out. We've got the Ten of Wands, and maybe you're able to relate to this as well, Beverly, because this represents a very heavy energy. Maybe you're both carrying that heaviness, considering the decisions that you guys had made in the past regarding other connections with other people. You know, he could also, again, be doing a whole lot right now where he's taking on so much that it's weighing heavily on him. Let's see what else here. Look at this. We have the Chariot coming through. So this, of course, is a very positive situation, and it does seem that he has the capability to claim this, and for both of you to still have a very happy outcome to this connection. This is a very triumphant energy. It's overcoming the difficulties, overcoming the challenges of the partnership, and this freedom. Interestingly enough, we have a Tower card. So it could also be that what Joe is wanting is freedom from what caused that Tower moment to begin with, that he wants to walk away from that to be able to maybe have a fresh start with you. Again, the Four of Wands could represent a happy reunion between two people that have been estranged. We do have the Seven of Swords that could represent the third party, the cheating, the deception, the betrayal. And you did mention that you both had a third party, so it could both be a mutual energy right there. But he is coming through as the Emperor, your divine masculine. He needs to be able to jump in and really take control of the situation. Let's see, what does that say? Cameron, I've been told many times it was a twin connection. It's confirming that here, possibly with the Four of Wands. Okay, so you might be on point there. We do have the Three of Wands. We do have the Six of Swords popping up, and look how interesting this gets. Beverly, we've got the Death card representing Scorpio energy. That, of course, is your own vibe. So with this connection, even during this time apart, there can be progress that's made. I feel a lot of it falls on Joe's shoulders, at least the way it's presenting itself here. But it does seem that if you guys can get onto the same type of energy where you're both wanting the same thing, wanting a reunion here, the Six of Swords does represent that you guys are heading more towards these calmer waters. The Tower card, of course, representing anything but calm energy. And the Death card represents the transition, the transformation that is happening or can happen in the relationship. And look how significant that is, because this came forward from the divine masculine energy focusing on Joe. Transformation, being apart has been life-changing for me, and that transformation continues, okay, with the Death card. And again, it's picking up off of your own vibe, so that's crucial that you understand where that's coming from. So the way I like to see the Tower card, it's like a lesson that can actually be learned. There's a lesson to be learned through this catastrophic type situation in this connection, but you can also overcome it. You can rebuild lost foundations, and here it is. There's that Four of Wands giving you guys the opportunity to rebuild that foundation. So it's actually a really good card presenting itself here, because here you go with the lost foundation, and here you go with being able to rebuild that foundation. Okay, so the Death card also is giving you guys the opportunity to be able to bring this back to life. So it doesn't have to be over, and usually twins will always be gravitating towards each other, you know. Judith, you're Aries. Okay, thank you for sharing that. And then we also have the Hierophant. So there's the commitment right there that can be brought forth. And then we do have the Fool card. So a new beginning when it comes to the connection between the two of you. So it doesn't have to be over. Beverly, I feel it does fall on Joe to be able to show you that he would like to be a part of your life again. And this is simply something that needs to be presented to you in the 3D. It certainly is possible. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Hopefully that gives you some hope that if you're seeing signs from Joe that it can actually happen, I feel you would be very pleased with the outcome of how that will all play out. So I wish you the best when it comes to that. And, you know, if you tune in for a future live stream, we could certainly look into that again and see if there's been any sort of energy shift there. Okay, thank you so much for your question. Appreciate it. All right, do we have another?
We have a name and Sansa.
Okay, who is it? Aqualove. Oh, can you tell me if Sky will choose to be with his first baby mother, or if he will choose me? Does he truly love me? Okay, let's see. Okay, so since this is just a one card pull, oh, you're so welcome, Beverly. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so since we're just doing a one card pull for the situation, let me go ahead and grab. No. Let me go ahead and grab that deck if I can actually find it. Where is the yes, no? Hold on, guys. 1 second. I need my yes, no deck. Give me 1 second, guys. My name is Charm. And okay, thank you. Thank you for providing that. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to find my deck here. 1 second. Must have misplaced it. What's that? Yeah, we did. So I gotta find it. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay, here it is. Sorry, I've got like a billion decks around me. Okay. All right, so Charm. Okay, so can you go back, Cameron? Oh, this is it? Okay, can you tell me if Sky will he choose to be with his first baby mama, or will he choose me? Does he truly love me? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right. So it's usually for a one card pull, one question. You've got a couple questions here, but no big deal. Let's go ahead and it's fine. Okay, choose to be. So will Sky be with his first baby mama? All right, here we go. It's a yes, no response. Okay, Charm. And if it's not a favorable response, just know that everybody's got their own free will and time can change that, okay? So nothing's ever written in stone for a reading. You always have your own free will, so does the other person. Okay, so here we go. Focusing on Sky. Will he choose his first baby mama? And it's coming through as a yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask your second question. Does he truly love you? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Charm, Aquarius, and Sky. Does he truly love? Does he truly love you? Here we go. Well, we do have yes. Okay, so we've got 2 yes answers here, Charm. So the love is there for you, but at the same time, it's also telling us that for now anyway, he's choosing to put his efforts and energy into the baby mama. Okay, the first baby mama. So that's how it's presenting itself here. And we can also do another energy check, maybe wait a week or 2, and then we can double check that to see if anything has changed. Okay, so I hope that helps give you some clarity. Yeah, it's confusing, you know, especially when somebody is professing their love to you, but choosing or making different choices. you know? So give it a little bit of time and see how it actually presents itself. All right? Thank you so much. All right, Cameron. Do we have another one? Okay. So Dominique, we see a request that you sent in, but we're still waiting on your information. So guys, if you're just now tuning in, this is for anyone interested in getting your own mini reading. This is session number 1 today. We're doing another one at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for those that aren't obviously able to tune in for this session. So if you're unable to stay for the duration of this live stream, we'll have another one in a few hours. So once again, it's either for a super chat minimum of $9.99, but it's also available through Cash App. It's also available through Venmo and PayPal. Let's see, thoroughly. Oh, okay, so Charm, if you wanted the longer one, that's either through Super Chat, as I mentioned, or you can go through any of the other payment options. So it's for minimum $9.99, and we can look further into the situation, you know, regarding Sky. So we can absolutely take a look at that. All right, so anyone else that's tuning in, guys, the reason why we're here, it's strictly for personal mini readings. And we're actually doing bonus readings for tomorrow. So we've got a couple of sessions, and same time, 1 p.m. as well as 7 p.m. tomorrow. So that one is for the bonus readings, and I believe the top 3. Yeah, you can absolutely do it right now, and we'll take a look at your situation. So for tomorrow's bonus readings, the top 3 came in as, let's see, I believe it was Pisces number 1, Sagittarius number 2, and Virgo came in 3rd place. So the way I do the bonus live streams, I do a general love forecast first for the first half hour or so of the live stream. Then it opens up to similar what we're doing here today, giving you guys the opportunity for personal mini readings. And it can be for the signs that have won the bonus readings, or it can be for anyone that happens to tune in tomorrow. All right, so we'll of course announce that on the community tab as well as on Instagram. Okay, if you guys follow me there, and you know, would love to take a look at your situation. All right, so we're waiting for.
Pretty much the same question.
Oh, okay. 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 Do you have the information on Sky that I just did? Okay. Thank you. All right, so do we have a sun sign for Charm? Oh, that's right. Charm, Aquarius, right. All right, Charm. So you want to go ahead and take a look, dig deeper into the whole situation. Why is it on? Okay. All right, let's dig deeper into the whole situation with Sky. All right. Here we go. Okay. Do we have... I know I probably already got this. Do we have a sun sign for Sky? Charm, could we have a sun sign for Sky, if you don't mind? Or did we miss that in the comments? Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please. So yeah, that would be helpful. Charm, if we could have a sun sign for Sky. And for those just now tuning in, Virgo, thank you. This gives you the opportunity to go ahead and request a personal mini reading. All right, here we go. Focusing on Sky, Virgo. Oh, sure, Beverly. Yeah, absolutely. We could take a look at that. All right, here we go. Sky, Virgo. What is that energy? when it comes to the connection with charm, Aquarius. Okay. So we have this mute card coming forward, charm. Okay, so it does say, I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself, probably because of the whole baby mama situation. Okay, let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on sky. Virgo. Yeah, we've got sidetrack coming through. Getting caught up in the moment. Okay, so part of that sidetracked energy, charm, probably has to do with this other person here. Okay, let's see. But check this out. We've got lessons. Karma is a bitch. I finally got mine. It's either that or karma's about to bite him in the ass. It could be something like that. Let's go ahead and grab another divine masculine energy here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on sky. Virgo and the connection with charm, Aquarius. All right, here we go. Would you happen to know if he's very career oriented, or it could also be the need to maybe look at new opportunities when it comes to jobs? It could be something like that, or maybe he feels the need to step it up. Okay, let's see. Look at this. We have protective, and it just so happens that's a very interesting image that's coming through there. Okay, look at this. So we have protective, and then we have an infant right there. You know, we've got this gentleman protecting the family, protecting this newborn. I mean, their baby, obviously it doesn't have to be an actual baby, although you know this, but this is perhaps Sky's vibe, that he is very protective of the family dynamic, but also throwing that energy into the first baby mama, you know what I mean? So that's presenting itself. Let me go ahead and grab one other card focusing on his vibe here. You guys just had a baby 2 months ago? Okay, very money motivated. It's coming through. Okay. So, you know, it's like he's protective of the family. Yeah. And we've already gotten a yes answer that he loves you, but at the same time, it's, like you said, very confusing since he's choosing someone else. It's like, what's up with that? All right. Well, we are in the autumn season. Okay, so this could be telling us that something significant, maybe clarity or some truth, will come to the surface during this season before we actually enter into the winter season. Let me grab one more card that I'm drawn to from this deck. Okay. He's allowing himself to get sidetracked. Okay. Rather than being focused on the family that the two of you just created. Angels and spirit guides, please give me one more card representing Sky, Virgo, and the connection with charm, Aquarius. We have the energy of water. Okay. So emotions, cleanse, heal. I don't know if either of you have water in your chart. It could be reflecting that, but there's also this need to heal, you know. Possibly it could certainly be hurting you that he's just not there for you or your baby in the way that he really needs to be. But let's go ahead and see what's up with some tarot messages here. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's difficult. Just want to be, she's pulling him back, guilt tripping him. Ay, 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 drama. Okay, let's give you some clarity here. And you know, it's interesting you say that, that we have the lessons coming through here. Karma is a bitch, right? So it could also be his other baby mother that could also get karma served, you know? It goes both ways. All right, angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know when it comes to this situation? Well, you're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords, and you're not meant to put up with any of his crap, okay? Candid and quick-witted, as we can see, the Queen of Swords picking up off of your own energy here, Charm. You know, you have to empower yourself with that Queen of Swords mentality, meaning that if he comes towards you with anything less than what you deserve, then you need to cut him out, because you deserve more than what he's currently giving you, even if it is just energetically at this point, you know? So you're coming through as that no-nonsense individual that you yourself has to be in protective mode when it comes to your baby, your family, yourself, okay? Check this out. You've got the Magician. You do have the Ace of Cups. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. This stuff is really coming through very significantly, and I'll explain that in a second. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. Look at that. So you can have what it is that you're hoping for, wishing for, as far as perhaps marriage, long-term commitment, you know, sharing a family with the one that you love, but that's going to come in time. It may or may not be with Sky, okay, but you will be able to achieve that somewhere during the course of your lifetime. What this is telling you, first and foremost, with that Ace of Cups, is to fill that cup for yourself. Loving yourself in the best way possible in order to be the best mother that you can be for your baby. You know, that comes first before anything. And you've got the Magician right next to that. So you are actually empowered as the Queen of Swords, as the divine feminine in this equation, to be able to manifest the love that you desire. If Sky is meant to be that person, then he needs to be able to create action towards you, because that window, it's open for now, but it's not going to be open forever. You know, you're meant to reap the rewards of this type of love in this lifetime. And if he wants to miss out, then he will miss out if he doesn't take any sort of action to make this happen. However, the Magician, it can represent a rekindled partnership. So he might certainly come to his own conclusion, come to his senses, that if he truly is wanting to protect and be protective of the family that you guys have created, then he needs to take advantage of these energies in order for you guys to have this happy outcome to this relationship. Right now, clearly he's hurting you. We've got the Four of Swords. This is a resting period. It's, you know, it's like healing from the pain that you're going through, and maybe taking time to soul search and be mindful of where you are at on your own journey. You know, needing solitude. This is recuperation time. So take that time that you need, and it's also your body that needs time to continue to heal, you know, because you deserve the world, and he's only giving you 1/4 of that world, and that's not fair. You know, if he wants to definitely be a part of your life, then he needs to be fully invested. He cannot be only halfway invested. You know, that's not going to happen. Let me see what else. Yeah, so we've got the Hangman. This is one of those things where you got to let him go. You've got the Three of Swords here, so we've got the potential love triangle, or the third element of the baby mama here. That's breaking your heart. It's hurting. It's causing you guys to be in separation. He's not fully in the picture, you know, so empower yourself as this Queen of Swords, because it is that same type of energy that might very well show him that you're not just sitting there waiting for life to pass you by, waiting for him to come back. You're actually empowering yourself through your own healing journey to be the best mother that you can be for your baby, whether or not he's a part of the picture or not, you know? So this is what you are meant to have in this lifetime, whether it is with Sky or not. if he ends up coming to his own conclusion too late, it could be somebody else that plays that role in your life. But no matter how you slice this, you win. Okay? So I'll leave that there. We can follow up to this situation maybe next week or the week after if you are in need of additional guidance there. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave that one. Hopefully that helps give you a better understanding of the situation there. And good luck. I really wish you the best on that one. I know it's not easy. Okay. Thank you. All right, Dominique, let's get into your reading here. Let me just clear my desk. Give me 1 second. You're so welcome. So very welcome. All right, here we go. Let me see what decks I'm drawn to here. Okay, so Dominique. Oh, I'm so glad it helped. Thank you. Okay, so we've got Sun Sign Virgo, Anthony Johnson, Sagittarius, Mike, Aquarius. I want to know the energy of these two connection. One is a twin flame, one is a soulmate. Okay, so let's start with Anthony here. Let's take a look at his vibe. So I'm using all the same decks for the masculines here today. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Anthony Johnson, Sagittarius, and the connection with Dominique, Virgo. All right, Anthony, what is your energy for the connection? All right, so we have words. Our conversations still linger in my mind. Okay, interesting. So past conversations that you guys have had, he remembers it. There's something significant there. Maybe you know of a particular conversation. Let's see what else. We have 2 cards. Constant, my mind and heart always come back to you. We also have the mute card popping up. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. So take that if it applies, you know, especially if he seems to not be as expressive, perhaps, you know, but he does think about you often. That's coming through there. Let's go ahead and see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Anthony Johnson, Sagittarius, and Dominique, Virgo. Let's see what else. Well, he's very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime. Okay. We also have the Sacred Union card coming through. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot and see what is going on there. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at Mike's energy. So he thinks about you a lot. Something about conversations that you guys have had. He does think about it. And maybe there's something here where he really feels very connected to you. That there is the potential for this type of commitment someday. He's allowed his heart space to go there. Let's see. What's the energy? What's the energy? We do have the 9 of Cups. So obviously this is a very positive card, a wish that can be fulfilled. This is a dream that can come true or has come true for the 2 of you, or it has the potential to go there. We also have the Ace of Swords. So this is a card of clarity. This is a card of power. This is a card of victory. It's like a breakthrough, you know, especially when he thinks about you. It could very well be that when he does think about you and the conversations that you guys have shared, he's feeling, whether he's expressed this to you or not, that you guys might maybe have this commitment someday where maybe you could even get married and share a life together. He recognizes too that he needs to work just as hard on the partnership as you do. I feel, however, that he holds himself back from expressing himself fully for whatever reason that's presenting itself here. You are coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, your own Virgo energy. Earth energy is represented right here. So perhaps he's even seen you, perhaps, if I could say perhaps one more time, as this very nurturing maternal energy. I don't know if you already have children or if you guys have talked about this. You know, we do have possibility for marriage, possibility for maybe sharing a family. You could also be a very successful career person. It could be that too. Let's see here. And then we have the Three of Wands represented here. So expansion and looking ahead. So a part of the future, it seems, could lead towards marriage and long-term commitment here when it comes to Anthony. And you guys have to want it. You both have to want that in order for things to work out smoothly here. We also have the Lover's card right there. I don't know if either of you have Gemini in your chart, but if so, it could be picking up off of that. The Lover's card, of course, representing a very deep love between two people, the attraction, the chemistry, and it really does come down to the choices that are made on this love connection. So it falls on both of you because you both have your own free will to be able to decide what it is that you're wanting when it comes to this love connection. But the attraction's there. He thinks about you often, and there is the possibility that you guys might be able to really build an amazing life together. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So finances are reflected here. You both have the potential to be very successful in that area. And it does basically indicate that you could have a very happy home life, very abundant, lucrative, successful. It looks great, you know, and the Ten of Pentacles in a love reading could also represent a very strong bond between two people, ensuring that the future looks pretty darn good when it comes to the two of you. Okay, you do remember the last conversation. While he thinks about it, he remembers it, and he's holding on to every word that you said. Okay, but this scenario right here, it looks pretty good for the two of you. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Mike and his energy. All right, so using the same decks here. All right, so taking a look at Mike. Mike Aquarius and the connection with Dominique Virgo. All right, here we go. So Mike Aquarius, what is this energy when it comes to the connection with Dominique Virgo? Understanding you're the only person who truly gets me. Okay. We have goals. I'm working towards a better future. And we have mind. I've thought a lot about you lately. All right, so he thinks about you as well. Maybe you guys have great conversations. He could also be very career-oriented, whatever those goals are. All right, let's see what else. Focusing on Mike Aquarius. We do have manipulate. Okay. Let me grab one more there. We do have awakening. Okay, so if this makes sense to you when it comes to Mike, if he's either done something manipulative, you know, especially if you guys have maybe had arguments together or whatever the case might be. It could also be, though, that he's trying to maneuver his way through life. And sometimes, you know, he tends to put himself first ahead of other people in a relationship. But he is going through this awakening, or at least that's a part of his journey to go through that experience so that he really treats people, certainly in a romantic partnership, a lot better. So let's grab some insight here from tarot. Honestly, intuitively though, Dominique, I'm feeling more of a loving energy from Anthony. Not that Mike doesn't have good qualities about him. It's just energetically. I'm just feeling it different with Anthony here. Could be Anthony being the twin flame, maybe. We do have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so clarity of thoughts. And that I feel is a part of this awakening when it comes to Mike. Through that clarity, through that breakthrough, then he'll be able to make decisions based off of really seeing a person or a situation clearly, you know? Let's see what else here. Look at this. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles showing up as well. And it's right next to goals. I'm working towards a better future. So he could certainly be very prosperous in his career, his finances. All right. Let's see what else here. But it could also be an indication that by removing certain behaviors as far as being manipulative, things of that nature, that he ultimately could be a very good partner for you as well. I'm just feeling it more of a more loving energy, more affectionate perhaps through Anthony. We do have the 6 of Pentacles, which is equality, and that's what's needed in order for this relationship to be successful. He needs to be just as invested as you are. There has to be that 50-50 energy. Let's see. All right, so we do have the Wheel of Fortune right here. Destiny, good luck, good karma, a turning point. Okay, so it's right next to that manipulate card, which is actually good because this then could be an indication that any behaviors from the past that didn't serve him well, he's moving away from that and things are turning around for him personally. Let's see what else here. We also have the Lovers card popping up. So it really comes down to perhaps the decision that you yourself have to make, Dominique, as far as who you're feeling in your heart space more, because they both have good qualities to them. But again, you know, just to reiterate, I feel it stronger with Anthony. There's just more of this loving vibe when I tap into his energy. But the attraction certainly is here as well when it comes to Mike. We also have the Chariot. Now this is interesting because we have the 4 of Wands and this can be the twin flame card. So here I was feeling Anthony as the twin, but maybe you're feeling it more so with Mike, you know, I mean, however way you see that. But this right here could be a very happy energy, a happy relationship. If you guys have been at a distance from one another, this could be coming back together. This can be a reunion. And this right here can let us know through that Chariot that if you guys are having issues, there's the possibility of overcoming all of those things. I feel on behalf of Mike that he needs to literally, you know, take a look at his role in it, to wake up and do what's right when it comes to this partnership, to be a healthy, successful one. Let's see what else. What else? We do have the 3 of Cups as well. So as I mentioned earlier in one of the other readings, this can be an indication of a love triangle, a third party situation, but it could also be a happy situation as far as a busy social life. It could be happiness. It could be your friendships. It could be a new beginning. It could be new love as well. Okay. Or it could be that you're torn between Anthony and Mike. It could be that type of situation. And so I'm not surprised to see this juggling energy, especially if you're just torn between who it is that you're desiring more. This can also be the need to prioritize, you know, so maybe that's something Mike needs to focus on, or maybe something you both need to focus on. Let's see, one more card here. One more card. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so this is a very slow moving energy when it comes to Mike. It's just slow. So if things just aren't moving between the two of you, or if you're getting frustrated because it's just not going up here for Mike, I mean, it could certainly be an indication, perhaps since it's right next to the 3 of Cups, that because there is that threefold scenario between Anthony, Mike, and yourself, that this representing the twin flame and the love triangle, it could be you picking up off that energy, you know. But when it comes to Mike, it's just slow moving. Slow moving. But check this out, and this is the last card, the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is the total opposite energy from the Knight of Pentacles. It's fast, it's speed, it's fast movement. So once Mike decides perhaps that he's ready to take things to the next level between the two of you, then he's going to make more of an effort to let you know. It's like, okay, let's get going already. Let's really explore our relationship. The Chariot as well could be a fast moving energy, you know. So right now I kind of feel and agree with the fact that he's moving ever so slowly to be able to maybe not make mistakes here, or to make sure he's reading you right, you know. But if it's going slow, eventually it'll pick up. So both have potentials as to who it is that you can really explore a relationship with. You know, Mike is very career oriented. Yeah, I see that here. It's coming through for sure. So you've got some decisions to make here, Dominique, but I feel at the end of the day, I am just picking up the energy from Anthony just a little bit stronger than Mike. But it, of course, falls on you to be able to decide, you know, who it is you would rather invest your time and energy in. All right. Thank you so much for your question. Hopefully that gives you some insight that helps you out at this time. All right. So do we have anyone else interested in a personal mini reading? And just a reminder, guys, we have a second session tonight at 7. So that's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for those who weren't able to join us for this first session here today, you'll have a second chance to go ahead and tune in later on tonight. So the reason why we did that is because we've had folks internationally that just couldn't watch us. You know, they were basically messaging us and telling us, it's like, oh, I had to get up at 2 in the morning to be able to tune in. Spot on with Mike. I'm in love with Anthony though. Oh, I got you, Dominique. So best wishes, you know, just follow your heart when it comes to making a decision there. Okay. Oh, that's right. Beverly had a second request. Did you see Beverly's second request? We'll get to that shortly, Beverly. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see here. Yeah, these comments go so quick. Okay. Yeah, Beverly submitted another one, so if you could please get that. But thank you, Dominique. Thank you so much.
Is this the one right here?
Let's see. I have another love interest that has recently come forward. I would like to know his energy and if he's a soulmate. Yes, Devondre, Capricorn. Yes. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Beverly, is that right? Devondre? So yeah, if you're just now tuning in, guys, this gives you the opportunity to request a personal mini reading. If not through Superchat, we also have other options listed down below. And feel free to ask any questions that you might have. And my daughter Cameron is today's moderator. She'll be happy to answer your question. And if you're unable to join us for this time slot, we have another one at 7 p.m. tonight. So that's Pacific Standard Time. And feel free to email us at celestialforecast@gmail.com if you have any questions or if there's anything that you need assistance with. All right, guys. So yeah, okay, Beverly. So I'm just waiting on that information here. Devondre. Okay, I could start looking into that. Okay. And feel free to comment if I'm mispronouncing. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Devondre Capricorn and the connection with Beverly Scorpio. What is his energy? I am. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Beverly Scorpio and Devondre Capricorn. All right, let's take a look at his energy. Clues. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. All right, so maybe he's picking up off of some signs. Hi, Jeannie. Welcome, welcome. Jeannie says hi, Cameron. All right. Let's see. I've got regret popping up here. I wish I could take back the things I said. So, forward. Has he ever said anything hurtful or something that upset you? If not, he might have some lingering regrets from prior relationships, perhaps. Let's see what else here. Let me go ahead and pick up other decks and see. So Beverly, when it comes to Devondre, is this a fairly new connection? It's just recently come forward, so I'm assuming it's fairly new. So if this conversation does not pertain to the two of you, he might have some regrets over how he conducted himself in the past. Oh, yes, he did. He's ghosting you right now. Thank you, Dominique. Appreciate it. Okay. Couple of months. Okay. He's also coming through with indecision. Can't seem to make up his mind what he's wanting. What else? What else? What else here? We do have the Discern card coming forward, so I feel he's had some realizations here. Here's his own Divine Masculine card. So something's weighing heavily on him, and it's contributing to the fact that he's unable to make solid decisions right now. Let me go ahead and grab from another deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Beverly, Scorpio, and Devondre, Capricorn. He's undecided, but he's also receiving signs to maybe hurry up and make a decision. He said bad things and ghosted. Could be that then, right? I wish I could take back the things I said. So he's feeling remorseful. Angels and spirit guides, please, what else do we need to know for this connection? Clover, a very happy surprise. Okay, so if it's a surprise, then you're not going to see this one coming. It could be communication, of course. This is the next card, Eternal Heart, Infinite Unconditional Soul Love. Okay, so he can't deny the connection. It's right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here and see what's going on with that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Beverly, Scorpio, and Devondre, Capricorn. Yes, it is a great card. I love that one. All right, here we go. We have the Hierophant right here. Okay, so he, I feel, is at this place in time learning lessons. And it's going to help him to finally make a decision, Beverly. Because this right here, if he's had commitment issues, this time apart, it's really helping him to be able to iron out some of those issues. Okay, let's see what else here. Look at this. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Fool. Okay, so we've seen this card repeatedly today, the Lovers. And just the fact that the connection is there, the attraction is there, the sexual chemistry is there, the overall chemistry is there. And how fitting is it that this card, the Lovers, which is all about love choices and decisions, like I've talked about today, it's right next to indecision. So this is the very thing that he needs in order to finally come to terms with why he can't seem to decide what the heck he wants. You know, that's a part of his discernment. That's a part of his realization right there, that you know, he can't run away from what he really is feeling in his heart space. He might have even surprised himself with some of those realizations, you know. But this right here, it's basically telling you, Beverly, that it falls on him to be able to take that leap of faith, you know, believe in the outcome, and ultimately it's worth taking a chance on finding out how this is all going to go. And here's confirmation for you. Okay, there's the confirmation on your question as to whether or not he is your soulmate. It's answering you right there. So it is coming through that he does feel the soul connection with you. I don't know if he's a stubborn person, but I'm just picking up that sort of vibe from him, that he can be a little bit stubborn, even though he knows what it is that he needs to do. He doesn't always do it. We have the High Priestess. So this is picking up off of your divine feminine energy. So the High Priestess is picking up off of your intuition. So if there's a part of you that's feeling that you guys belong together, that this is worth re-exploring, that he is your soulmate, you got to trust that, because it's confirmation here. And then you've got the Sun. I mean, how amazing is this? So this, of course, representing a very happy energy in tarot. Pretty sure he's very stubborn. Yes, it's presenting itself in that way. And with the Sun's energy blessing these messages, I mean, we're talking joy, success, celebration, very positive vibes. And just the fact that the Sun is shining down on this love connection, even though he's undecided right now, things will eventually start moving, I feel. And it's coming through as a surprise, okay? So even though you both have the opportunity to make very different choices here, and he can't seem to decide right now, and then we've got the Lovers card where it's kind of pushing him. It's like, all right, come on, time's running out, you have to decide. But he's finding it to be a little bit difficult because of all the choices that he has. He knows which ones to avoid and which ones would actually culminate in a good choice. So he needs to be able to clear this energy out where he's just kind of overwhelmed. It's like, what the heck am I supposed to do? You know? So this is coming through next. You've got the World card. So I feel this might be a temporary thing. We are seeing that there are cycles that will phase out. There are old cycles that will no longer be a factor here, giving you guys new cycles, certainly on his part, to be able to show you what it is that he really is wanting. We've got the Sun, and now we've got opportunities here for everything to fall together to still ultimately work itself out. And I really like this with the Three of Wands, because this is focusing more so on a happy future that you guys can build together, rather than, you know, how things might have been more challenging in the past. So I really like that energy coming through from him. Check that out. You've got the King of Pentacles. Okay, so he is Capricorn. He represents earth energy, the divine masculine earth energy, King of Pentacles. Okay, so he's all about prosperity right here. He could also be a very generous person. Even though he's stubborn, he still has a good heart, I feel. The King of Pentacles is somebody who wants a forever love. So this is someone who's going to be fully invested once they're ready to invest, you know? So he just has to continue to learn these lessons right here to be able to make the choice once and for all what it is that he wants. Okay, so I feel mostly very good energy as to how this could all unfold. And then lastly, check this out. You've got the Star. So this is a wish come true. I feel when it comes to Devondre that he will eventually be led back to you, or you could also represent that guiding light that's leading him back to you. So it looks nice. It looks really good. So just give this one more time to unfold and see where it goes. I feel the only thing that's really holding you guys back from this thing moving forward is his indecision, and I feel that's temporary. Okay, so I'll leave that there, Beverly, but the situation looks pretty promising. Thank you so much. Jeannie, great card. Yes. Wowzers. What a great read sounding. Yes, sounding very familiar. Absolutely. All right, so do we have any more requests, guys? Is that it for now? All right, guys, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up session number 1. So again, just a reminder that we have session number 2 coming back around 7 p.m. tonight. So for those who weren't able to join us at this time, hopefully you'll be able to join us in a few hours. And it's a very similar session where we're going to be able to do personal mini readings for those who are interested. Thank you everybody who requested mini readings here today. And hopefully, you know, if you decide you need another mini reading or card pull, we'll be back at 7 p.m. Thank you guys so very much. Enjoy the next few hours and hopefully we'll see you guys real soon. Take care.